All right, here's kind of an explanation on how to use different conditioning games, okay, and use it with a team sports setting here. So to start off here, here's kind of how things would be set up. You'd have your start-finish line down here, okay, this black line going across, okay, and right now I've got 27 athletes. Athletes are highlighted with the letter X's here, okay. So what I have is I've got 5 teams, okay, of 5 people, okay? But, however, being 27 athletes in total, that means we have 2 extra. So what happens is the extra 2 athletes there, okay, they're coming from groups 1 and groups 2, okay, they are in this line 0, okay? So essentially, whatever pattern you want to run, whether it be down and back, or maybe it's down, back, for whatever distance. Maybe these are 5 yards apart. Maybe they're 10 yards, maybe 15 yards. Whatever you want there with the pattern, you run some sort of pattern back and forth there, okay? And when they're done, okay, the partner will tag off on the next person, down, back, next person, and next person. And essentially what you're doing is you're gonna race, okay? These teams 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are gonna race each other to see who can complete their relay the fastest. This line 0, again, is made up of an extra person from each of these teams 1 and 2. Now, these extra people will change every round or every rep of your conditioning. So the first rep of conditioning, okay, you've got the 6th person in each of these first 2 groups will be here, okay? Before the next round begins, okay, so the next set, next rep there, so rep number 2, this red person would switch with one person in their red line. They come over here. And this green person would switch with one person in their green line over here. Okay? So this is how things are set up there. First round goes. Okay? And after the first round, okay, team 3 wins. Okay, so team 3 won. And to help keep things, or keep the athletes a little bit more engaged, okay, and pushing themselves during the conditioning, okay, what would happen is we would move team 3's cone about 1 yard, okay, 1 yard further. And so what team 3 now has to do is they have to go to their cone again and do whatever pattern. For example, if they were just going down and back, they go and touch a cone and come on back. Okay, but they have to go in a yard extra compared to the rest of these teams. And so what happens there is that even though team 3 might have been the fastest for the first rep, they're probably not going to be as fast for the next rep. And so these other teams have a better chance of winning. Okay. And so let's just say, for example, we did our second rep, okay? We completed that, and team 5 won the second round. So then you would move team 5's cone 1 yard this direction. So now team 3 and team 5 have to run a little bit further distance compared to the rest of these teams. And so you would do rep 3 there, okay? At the end of rep 3, team 3 actually wins again. So then you would move their cone another yard. So now, right now, team 3, after 3 reps of conditioning, team 3 is winning, having won 2 rounds. Team 5 has won 1 round, and the rest of the teams 1, 2, and 4 have won 0 rounds. And so this is a good way to, number 1, keep it more in a conditioning and competitive environment. Number 2, it's a simpler way to help you as a coach track which team is winning and which team is not. Okay. And then thirdly, because you make it a little bit more difficult for the teams that are winning, okay, it keeps all the teams engaged, keeps them encouraged that hey, I can still win this next round, okay, even if they might have the slower athletes there. So this is, again, how I like to set up my conditioning, especially in a competitive environment. If you get any questions, please let me know.